I think luck is a big part of any career.
Yeah.
So how do you become more lucky? You become more lucky by engaging to a greater degree, getting out and about, meeting people, and you never know what could happen, right? Those moments. So there's only so much that you can gain from just sitting behind a screen and going on social media. That is good.
Yeah.
But in terms of the highest level of engagement, it's when you get your coat on and then you go to a conference. You can talk your way into a conference as a student and go like, oh, hand out some flyers, or can I work on the door? You never know, you might just bump into that person that then allows you to exchange business cards. I think now they call it, was it T-shaped knowledge, where you've got a breadth of knowledge and a depth in a particular area.
Yeah.
So I think what happens at university is we ask people to specialise. And what I find myself doing now is going back to a situation which is very much like when I was at school, where I actually spend time reading about science and geography and history and politics and all those things, just to keep up to speed with what's going on. Because if you're going to be around different people from different industries, to be able to talk in their language, understand what's going on, to engage, that's a big plus. Trying to hang around with people who you admire, and that could be a quality that they have. So somebody could be like, you know, oh, you're a really good speaker, and then you just become a nerd and ask them like, so how did you learn how to become a good public speaker? Or like, you know, you seem really happy every day, and I actually do that a lot, whether I'm like going shopping or I'm on a train or something. I will like throw one or two questions to people just to see what is it they do. You need to arm them with enough information to make it easy for them to make a decision. There's more of a pressure to create more content so that people can establish that you are probably two things. Safe pair of hands, somebody that they would like to hang out with and work with for 40 hours a week, which doesn't necessarily mean that you're the top of your class in terms of being a student, that you've got an open mind, that the cup is turned up the right way, right? I think a lot of companies value those things a lot. The CV is probably the only place that it's okay to brag, to say I'm amazing, right? But then how you say that requires practice, right? Because, you know, you do the LinkedIn profile and you click turn it into PDF and you've got the CV and then you're good to go and you've got your social media profile. But if you haven't benchmarked and looked at how other people are explaining what it is that they do, you might just become wallpaper and just you're like, oh, but for the profile, CV, and no one's paying attention. But I think becoming a nerd at learning what it is that people look for, what is successful, looking at other people's CVs, being cheeky and saying, "Can I look at your CV?" Looking at LinkedIn profiles, asking people that recruit, what do you look for? And what I learned is that efficiency is also good. That if you've got a CV on ice, and if when someone says send me your CV, you're able to do it that day, and you've bumped into that person at an event, it means something. It means something a lot more than kind of, 1 week, 2 weeks time, something, and then you're like, oh, I finally got it, sorry I've been a bit delayed. But being efficient is really important.